Following up on Wipeout, we're going to look at the Ventures Walk Don't Run here. They recorded this in 1960 and in 1964. It's actually a 1954 song that they're doing. And they turned it into a real surf rock song in 64. This version is their first one in 1960. I thought I got this directly from my Ventures book, but as I look at it, it's not identical. So I must have made some adaptations depending on tabs or maybe even the Hal Leonard book. They do a pretty decent job of it in the Pop Supplement book, but I can't find it right now. We'll have a look through. You've seen a few of the ideas already. The first is the chord progression, A, G, F, and E. So we've got that descending Andalusian progression. A, G, F, E, A, G, F, E. That continues in the rhythm section while the melody takes over. When we hit that E, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we'll hit these twos after the E chord. We've hit F, the E is on the and of 2, then the E note is on the and of 3 and the and of 4. And we do these runs as A hits again on the and of 1 and 2 and 3, then on the G and 4 and on the F and 2 and. So that riff is then we basically do a repeat of it on the A, although we hit on beat. There at the end I've written double stops as per one of my tabs. You don't have to do the double stops, you can do the lower notes of them. O2, O3, or you can hit double stops. We do the E note on the C chord with a hammer on from the flat 3, so a bluesy note there. Another potential double stop, but really you just care about the E note. Here we have a hammer on triplet on the C, open D to E to D. And the 1 and 2 is part of an E chord, that's a G sharp and an E note. Rather than mess up the picture with too many 1s and 2s there, I've written the 8th notes above. So we're playing and 2 and 3 and all with that same little chord. At the end of the line, you can see we're repeating our A idea. And again. Here we have our double stops again, or the lower note if you like, and then the C again. This is a cool run. We're still on the C chord, rest on beat 1, and start running from the low G. Notice we're playing this C major scale here. And this O1 is a C chord. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Same idea here. I want to play all the 8th notes, and 3, and 4, and. I didn't write them all in. So I'll play on the and of 1, and then and 3, and 4, and. Then an A minor chord. Little dip of your whammy bar there. I don't have one, so I'm not going to do it. And the 2, 3, 3 is an F chord. I love this idea. We're playing F. You hear the pitches go up, but the chord went down. We went from F down to E. Right where we are in the progression, of course. And we're playing lower notes on the F. We're playing the A, C, and F on the lower strings. As we slide into E, we play the higher notes. We start on the 2nd string. A chord, and then a walk down. It sounds very Halloweenish there. We're walking down from the 7th fret, but that's the 5 of the A chord. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we're back where we started. Back on our A chords, where we're walking down our Andalusian again. So here, to save a little space, I've told you to go DS L coda. So we're doing our run. DS DS shoots me back up to this F. So I'm on line 2 now. G. And now I'm saying 2 coda. I just saved a little bit of time using this DS. Got about 5 bars in there. We're going to drop down to the coda now. Same idea on C, just a few changes as we go along. So we hit the C chord there. And then in the next bar, 1 and on the C chord, down and up. That 3, 4, 5 is a little G. It's either the top of your big G chord or it's an F chord moved up 2 frets. Hit the C, D, C, L coda. We get a bit of a drum solo here, kind of a wipeout drum solo while the guitars rest. And then we start all over again with the Andalusian. Line 2. Right here on my F, I'm using coda 2 now to drop down to the run on the A again. Instead of doing it from here, we're doing it here to get out of the song. C, C, F, F. And a high C chord sliding down. 1. And that's it. Hopefully this guitar isn't too buzzy. I've got new strings on it and it's really buzzing over here. Hopefully it's not coming across on the mic so much. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Repeat the pattern. Start the licks. F, E, 3, 4, DS, coda, drum fill, and start the pattern again. Line 1 again. Next coda. Maybe I'll try just a little faster now. I think this might be up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. drum fills, and Andalusian again. And that's it, guys. Have a good one. See you later.